thing.
I just had the realization that I should have based my character off of Hank Hill.
I mean, we're not too late. The game has officially not launched, so
But listen, Tess is
Mike.
already doing a grilled dad,
Well,
so
no,
that
here's the thing. You're still a grilled dad. You're just a baked grilled dad. I already have more than one
Recording in
specialty apron.
progress.
One of my aprons does say King of the Grill in the King of the Hill font. But you can again I can gift that to you. You can wear it because I got more than one. They
it's
don't know what
okay.
to get me for holidays because that's my only character trait.
It's okay. No, I'll stay baking. I'll stay
Okay.
baking.
You
um
can do two things.
uh
I could be a baking dad who sounds like this.
Honestly, I kind of like that better. It's Hank Hill, but he likes baking instead.
oh, we're already on
I'm
screen.
I'm Bake Hill.
All right.
Bow.
Oh, hi everyone. I know, and would you look at that? We just started. Colin M. Parker gave us a shout out. Thank you, Colin M. Parker. Hello,
What's up,
everyone.
Colin?
That was me in his
Ah,
I did that.
Right.
Scandalous.
Thank you, Az, for giving us a shout out in Colin's stream.
Yeah.
And Dragon God 42 says, love the dad hats. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle.
That's friend of the show, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Um, welcome to this week's episode of excuse me, thank you. Welcome to this week's episode of Omniverse Escapades. It is Father's Day, and what has become a quick tradition in that we've been around for a year now. We're doing a Father's Day episode.
Instant classic.
And so as you can tell, some of us are cosplaying as stereotypical dads. Just trying giving it a shot out here. So we appreciate everyone for coming. I hope you're all having a good Father's Day. And if you don't have a father but you have a parent taking care of you, then they're also your father. So I hope you're treating them well. We're gonna have a fun time. We're playing the game Into the Dadlands, a McElroy made game from a few years ago, it's probably the only themed based tabletop RPG I'm aware of. So any
Whoa.
holiday based themed.
Do you guys want to hear a fun sound? Go to this coin flip sim that we have and just hold down your space bar.
Okay, now I'm.
Isn't that terrible?
Oh, boy,
That's
I
hot.
hated that. I hated
Isn't
that.
that terrible?
I hated that so much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for being here. Nobody like to go on tangents, but it's been a week, so I want to go ahead and jump into it. So I'm gonna start with some open narration, and then we'll get to character introductions. It's been nearly a year since the betrayal at Trash Mountain. Since then, war has broken out amongst the various factions. Dead on Undying violence was at its highest levels. Flip-flops destroyed, coin collections unorganized and all over the floor, and grilled meat burnt and dry. Until one day, during a battle, a speck of ice fell from the sky. To their horror, the dads of various factions realized one unifying truth. Someone turned down the thermostat. Dad Winter is coming.
Ba, 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 ba.
I've never seen more than like half an episode of that series, but even I know the references.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get to character introductions since it looks like Jeff has posted the first one on here. Do you want to give us just a quick, brief explanation of your character there, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll be playing basketball Tony, sports dad. Tony is tall and skinny, long reach, wears sunglasses whenever he's not on the court. He's always thinking about the game. All his analogies are basketball related. He never goes anywhere without his ball.
Excellent. Tess.
And if I had a theme song, it would be Sweet Georgia Brown, the Harlem Globetrotters theme.
Yeah, do, and I ended there because we don't have the rights to it. Go on, Tess.
I'm playing Jimmy, though most of the neighborhood just calls me Pops. If it's a weekend, there's one place you're gonna find me, and that is in my yard grilling. He's tall, he's got a bit of a beer belly, but he swears to God he's gonna start going to the gym next week.
Excellent. Az, tell me about your character.
Wait, I have an important question for Tess first.
Yeah.
Is it one of those things where he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym next week," and then next week comes and people are like, "Why don't you go to the gym?" And he goes, "Well, I said next week."
No. He just gets so busy, and it's just
Oh,
there's so
okay.
much going on, and it's
All right. I get you. I'm playing Stanley Clocker. No, Stanley Crocker is his name. You can call him Stan if you'd like. I'm putting a spin on grilled dads. I'm making him a baking dad. He's a mild-mannered individual, usually wears a dress shirt and tie, as well as a nice looking hat. He likes to be presentable, well dressed. He celebrates everyone's accomplishments and oftenly will frequently bake a cake to celebrate them.
I would like this person in my life as a real person. Anyway, uh, welcome to Into the Dadlands, everyone, and I'm going to be your dad master for today. Dad master? Nope, that sounds bad. I'm going to be the DM today.
Game dad.
You're gonna be
Game
our
dad.
daddy.
Nope, that's not. that's not.
Dad.
Nope.
You're gonna be our Boy
nope.
Scout leader?
Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah. That also has a negative connotation.
You're gonna be our
Not my
priest.
fault.
Nope. Nope. Not. That's not. Nope.
You're gonna be our chemistry teacher?
Wait. Is there a stereotype of the chemistry teacher?
Where
No,
I
they're
come
just-
from.
They're dull, not up to any shenanigans.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah.
I had some creepy chemistry teachers.
Oh no.
History teacher. Is that better? Is that anything?
That sure.
American
yeah,
government?
American government. No, I'll be your social studies teacher.
Nice.
The driest of school subjects.
You'll be our trustworthy adult man.
Adult man.
Yeah, cashier.
But we thank you all for being here today. Positive dad role model. I'm probably not the best in real life for that, so I don't know if I should be all right with that, or if I should be a ticket out of that role. Excuse me. Trustworthy, trustworthy adult male. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read the bit of the prologue of the game here, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. Welcome to the world populated solely by dads from across the gender spectrum, dads from all walks of life, dads with unique and varied skill sets, all hunting from the most storied and iconic tool of dadhood, the long-lost artifact, the remote. A rich tapestry of myths surrounded the remote, telltales of its power, and to those chosen few who are strong enough to wield it. It said the remote could be anywhere, and the dad finds the man just waiting to be found deep in the cushions. I'm going to skip that part. Do you think you are capable of being a dad to control the remote? Then welcome, friend, to the Dadlands. Now, we are not going after the remote because somebody has adjusted the thermostat.
You got
And
higher
that-
priorities.
That can't be.
That's just-
So, exactly. So, a champion from the various factions, or multiple champions in some cases, have been sent to the leader of the drama dads because the leader of the drama dads has received information. So you're standing in front of unit Eustace St. Clair is his name. Eustace St. Clair is standing on top of a stage, and on the stage he's standing in a dais. I can never say that word right. He is staring down at you right now as you walk in. Welcome, champions, to my humble abode. And all the lights turn off except for the spotlights go directly onto him.
Eustace. Eustace, I loved you in the fall 2018 production of Footloose. You really did great as Mr. McAfee.
Thank you. Yeah, some may say I stole the show, but it's a group project.
Go team.
Yes. Go team. You have been sent here by your selective leaders to investigate the role of who changed the thermostat. Is that correct?
I believe
Absolutely.
so.
As you all know, we are not made of money.
I won. I defeated everybody on the court, so they chose me.
Excellent. I'm sure your performance of your baseball. He's gonna start your baseball performance.
He's holding a basketball and he just spins it and points at it.
Oh, spinball. Your
Yeah.
spinball
Also known as
performance.
round ball.
Okay. Yeah.
He dribbles a few times to show you.
It's weird because it doesn't spin. I don't know what you're doing. but we appreciate you coming here.
Whoop, there it is.
Nice reference. Uh, so it's like, I have heard in the far off lands, there's the first sighting of somebody who has changed the thermostat. You must travel a day's journey to the places known as the Cave of Man, and find who has changed this the thermostat and stop them, because we're not made of money. Don't we can't afford to do this. Are you trying to bankrupt? We will never financially recover from this.
Tell me they didn't leave the door open too.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, the caves of man do not have doors. So yeah, someone left the
Oh,
door.
they're letting out the cold.
Yeah.
It's like just put on a sweater or take off your sweater.
Whichever way the thermostat was changed.
It got too cold, right?
I just realized the reflection of you all on my Zoom is coming from my glasses.
I know, I love it.
It looks like you're in the Matrix a little bit.
I look like one of those anime characters you can't see the eyes. It's like,
Yeah.
If this continues, all the sports drinks will get frozen.
Oh God.
sports drinks will be frozen and it'll be too hot or be too cold to start the grills.
Yeah. I won't
Or
be able to
the
get anything up
ovens.
to room temp.
Oh, the dadanity.
It's a dead Andy. Nice. You must stop the person who has lowered the temperature before it is too late. Now go. And he's gonna pretend to like faint.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Very
Okay.
moving performance. Very moving performance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gotta get moving.
Go team!
Well,
First one to the bus gets to sit by the bus driver.
Everyone gets into the economically secure minivan as you head towards which I'm gonna presume that I'm sending bad names that Tony calls the bus. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Can we have a driver that's not us, like a car
Somebody
dad
from
or
another
something?
faction.
Oh yeah,
Car dad?
you know the car dad is your chauffeur.
Nice.
What's his name?
Uh,
This is my favorite part, was when I put Dean on the spot to come up with a name.
What are these days? I was just gonna go to you. All right, dude. Who are these 5 people? What are all their names and intricate backstories?
Yeah.
It's gonna be us.
Uh, uh, his name is Eric Stramboli.
Eric Stromboli. Okay.
Heard about him, yeah.
I was about to call him Eric Pepperoni, and that just seemed wrong.
Stromboli is much better.
Yeah.
Is Eric Stromboli? He's like, hey guys, how's it going? You ready to head out?
Hey, Eric.
I give
How's
a
the,
firm handshake.
How's the old girl doing? And I slapped the hood.
Oh yeah, no, she's doing great. You know, I put a 450 in here. I'm gonna say a bunch of car shit I don't know. So bear with. If you watch
I don't
this
know any
now or
better,
later,
so
yeah. Hey viewer, if you watch this now or later and you think I'm saying something wrong, it's because I am. Anyway,
Hey, Eric, I drive a 4-door sedan, man. It's all gibberish to me.
I load a tent full of, or I mean, a net full of basketballs into the trunk.
I'm bringing the
load-
snacks.
I load an easy bake oven into the trunk.
Smart.
That'll come in handy.
in case of snacks, yes.
It's I should say it's a tricked out easy bake oven that like is high powered and like doesn't make shitty food.
Mm.
And I just
Okay.
have a bunch of meats that I've dried on my own.
Hell yeah.
That car's gonna
They're
smell
probably
real good.
fine. It's gonna be fine, probably.
Yeah.
Ow, okay, I can't wear this anymore. Sorry, these glasses hurt with the headset on. Okay.
We need some
Yeah.
comedy stick-on glasses that just
Yeah.
go to here.
Dean, you should get a tattoo of glasses around your
Yeah,
That sounds awful.
it's really the only option.
There's no in between on that
It's not a
situation, huh?
want, it's a need. Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that if we ever do a live show like a Dadlands Part 3 and it's live, I will just come out
I'll
with like
Sharpie them on.
I'll just Sharpie them on. Yeah. All right. Second.
Yeah, next year we'll do this at a convention. What do you think?
Yeah.
Sell out Madison Square Garden.
There
Oh
you
my
go.
God, I would love that. I live there, so
Yeah?
I mean not
Hmm.
not in Madison Square Garden, but
Oh, I
I
thought
was
you
gonna
meant in
say,
Madison Square Garden.
That would
No,
be
that's-
something as lore.
are you kidding me? That's where Billy Joel lives. That's his house. By the way, are we cranking Billy Joel in this car right now?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Alright,
I'm
cool.
shotgun, so
So what are we
unless
cranking?
somebody takes over, I'm putting it on the sports station.
You're fucking playing
Yeah.
jock jams up there. On
On repeat, yeah.
Are you ready for this? You just see I gotta write down character names. Sorry, you just see Tony just like knock his head. I am ready for this. I am.
Yes.
1 second.
The problem was the defense today, honestly. If they had
But-
just scored more points, they would have won. That's how those sound, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's much worse than that. I used to listen to sports talk radio.
I don't, the only sports talk I've ever seen is like the one guy in ESPN who has way too much interest in it and he just yells about sports. I'm like, my guy.
That's how
Yeah,
most of them do
That's
it, yeah.
all of them, yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about. The
Is,
specifically tuned up to 11 guy.
Yeah, he's like always tuned to 11 about the dumbest things. I was like, okay, sir, you could dial it back down a little.
All right. I'm gonna tap on Tony's shoulder and I'm just gonna like pass up like an Elton John like best of track.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I
it-
see how it is, and I'll
fellas,
put it in, and I'll
It's-
pretend to be into it. But
fellas, it's my car. You know what we're gonna be playing?
oh
And he's
no,
gonna be playing Born to be Wild.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I can do that.
okay, this'll pump you up.
I think that this is a fair midpoint between all of our interests.
Apparently, by the way, the new dad rock is the stuff that I grew up with as a young person.
Yeah.
So like Puddle of Mud is now dad rock, and I don't know how I felt about this.
Legally Born to be Wild on as we pull out of the parking lot in a minivan is like perfect montage music. Sorry,
Yeah.
as you were saying.
So you zoom out to the heading out to the caves of man. On your about how as you're going through about halfway there, you notice from the distance coming from the rear end of your minivan is a series of SUVs starting to gain speed on you as you're going down the Dadlands.
What was
Hey,
our
they're
driver's
giving us
name?
a
It was something. It was it
It
Tony?
was no, it wasn't Tony. It was
Basketball Tony. Yeah,
No.
blank Stromboli. It was Mr.
Eric
Stromboli. Yeah, Eric.
Stromboli. Okay.
Stromboli, yeah.
Eric. I hate to alarm you. We've got bogeys on the 6.
Yeah, those gas guzzlers behind us.
Oh, I thought maybe they were like an honor guard escorting us on our trip.
I mean, could be. We are noble heroes.
Eric, give him a double honk. That usually weeds out the friend from foe.
Give him a great job.
So as they catch speed enough to get within like listening distance, right? He's gonna do two things to kind of like indicate like, you know, hi. He's gonna do the double the neat neat and then just like flash
highlights.
the brights ones. Yeah,
Yep.
just like and then out of sequence all at once, the two SUVs that are following you all, their headlights start flashing rapidly, a bit aggressively. and Eric's gonna be like, "Oh no, it's the car dads that have gone rogue."
The rogue car dads.
Oh no.
Should we pull over, let them by?
Oh no, they're gonna just beat us with tire irons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that kind of rogue.
That's
Okay.
not very
Yeah.
kind.
I thought you meant rogue as in not obeying traffic laws.
Oh
Okay.
no,
They're
I mean,
not obeying people laws.
they're
Jimmy, hand me up the balls, and I'll open up the sunroof and stick my head out.
Hell yeah.
he's gonna get you for reference, Stanley. They're doing both. They're ignoring traffic laws and just laws.
Ugh.
That-
Gotcha.
They're saying they've been saying ever since the thermostat went down that there are no laws. All things are chaos.
Okay.
So I've got
I'm
my
gonna-
balls here,
Yeah,
and
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
start passing basketballs.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
we've
start
got a
chucking
train here.
them. Like
Uh,
it's like the free throw game at the bar, you know, but it's
Mhm.
like with maximum backspin, so it comes down real hard on their windshields.
Yeah, you spent your time at a Chuck E. Cheese doing that. I feel like you're pretty good at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's his also biggest claim to fame. If they ever ask me if he plays basketball, he's just like, hey, I spend time at the hoops, and by the hoops he means those arcade machines.
Mhm.
I'm joking. You can play your character how you want, Jeff.
That's fine. That's how he keeps fit between, sessions,
Right.
games, whatever.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Scrimmages,
Scrimmages. Yeah.
pickup games. That's what they're called.
There you go.
Events.
All right. So the point is, for the purposes of combat, I guess. What is your intention with the basketballs? What are you wanting to do?
Just slow them down enough that we can get away
Okay, give me
or kill
That's it.
them. One or the other.
They're
Hey,
trying to hit us with tire ironers. I feel like that's fair.
Hey Jeff,
Yeah, these balls go up and then
Jeff, these
down
are
on their hood.
totally different things that you're proposing. I need you to know. You're just like, hey, leave us alone or die.
No, I'm trying to do maximum damage to their windshield or their hood, but it's not like superhero through the windshield, kill the guy
All
with
right.
a ball.
Given the situation, I wanted you to go ahead and give me a chaos roll. So, dear listeners, in the game, how it normally runs is we'd have fanny packs. We pull from the fanny packs. You want to pull either law or chaos. And then I set the like win rate. I'm gonna say it's a 2 for reference.
Okay.
If Jeff pulls 2 chaos tokens, then he succeeds. But we don't have fanny packs, so what we're doing is we're flipping digital coins.
Yeah.
So how many do I flip?
Okay, so you're gonna take from your pool, right? And you could take up to as many as you have in that pool.
The lawful pool?
He'd be pulling from the chaos pool in this case.
Oh, okay.
So I figure I'm 4 chaos, 3 law.
So yeah, you want to pull if you're going to be pulling from your chaos pool, and you can pull up to 4 because that's what you have in your chaos pool.
Okay, I'll pull 4.
All right, keep in mind if you do fail, you will lose one of them.
Heads.
That's law.
How many tails did you get?
1 tail.
Okay.
1 tail
That's 2 chaos.
and 3 chaos.
Excellent. So you grab the basketball, you toss it into the windshield, it lands into the windshield, and it causes the car to kind of like lose control and like spin out. Luckily no one's gonna be hurt at the end of this, but you got the other car coming at you now. You gain a chaos token, by the way.
Cool.
So I have more than 8 now?
Yeah, you can never use more than 10. Sorry, you can never use more than 10 at a time. But you get to add to your pool rating.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. And is that like the end of turn, I guess, quote unquote?
Yeah, I'm gonna treat it like we did with Monster Week and say it's a little reactionary. So Jeff did something. If you two want to do something, you can. Otherwise, next person can do what they need to.
I had an idea for a move.
Okay.
It would be a chaos move, and I think that there is a good opportunity for Jimmy to help out if you'd like.
Absolutely.
Okay.
When you help out, by the way, Jamie, you'll be pulling from your pool, your corresponding pool, to
Mhm.
assist. If Stanley fails, you lose the amount that you donate to him. Otherwise, if he succeeds, you get that back.
Okay.
All right. So my idea here is, so Stanley is gonna whip around and say, "Pop, you got lighter fluid on you?"
Oh, do I have lighter fluid on me? I throw it to you.
All
We're
right,
so
cool.
close together, still throwing it.
No. Hold on to it. I'm gonna want you
Okay.
to start
Okay. Yep.
start trailing this out the window.
All right. Yeah, let's start.
All right, and then
That's some drive.
I'm gonna, using my baking dad magic, I'm gonna real quickly whip up a baked Alaska and flambe it.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right. It's cool. Cool. So you got spraying the lighter fluid behind you, assuming towards the other car.
Yeah.
And at the moment, like Stanley pulls out his easy bake oven that we discussed, and just like suddenly just makes a baked Alaska very quickly, and then like lights the pie at the same time as the lighter fluid. I feel like that this is a bit of a lawful situation, just because it's a very planned out scenario.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll with
Baking is
law.
all law.
How many am I gonna need?
You're gonna want to get, let's say, a 2 as well. Tess, you can assist if you want to pull from your law pool.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I have 4 and 3 because I have 7, right?
Yeah.
alternate one.
Okay. All right.
All right. So yeah, you've got 4 law. You can pull 4 from your pool in which you would have 5 because you're getting
Okay.
1 from Tess.
And I just need to get heads twice then.
Yeah.
All right. That's heads. That's 1.
Okay.
And another heads. All right.
Yay.
Excellent. By the way, if it makes it easier for you all on that website, I'll screen share. Sorry to break the immersion here, viewer, but 1 second.
And because as succeeded, they keep their law tokens.
Okay.
I get
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We each get an extra law token. Do we each get an extra law token?
Just as in this case.
So
Okay,
I
that's what I
I
thought.
now have 5 law and 3 chaos.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Can
still
you all
fine
see
with
my
that, yeah.
screen here?
Yes.
If you click here, you can add
Ooh.
additional coin.
Ah, I see.
There's
Okay.
your view. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I just wanted to show you all that real quick. And that part, the new, yeah. Sorry, viewers. But yeah, that's trying to bring Zoom back up.
So on
Okay.
yours, there's 2 coins.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you,
he just added 1.
Yeah, under style 1, you can change the amount.
yeah, you can like click the plus or minus and add or subtract coins to the what's there. So
Cool.
as hold down spacebar for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love this. Hang on. 2. Oh. Interesting.
It's very bad, isn't it?
Yeah. That's quite
Yeah.
a sound.
I hate it. All right, anyway, I'm gonna stop screen sharing as soon as there we go. All right, so yeah, go ahead and you rolled 2 law, right?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you roll your 2 law, and you know you pull out the pie. I've never had baked Alaska, so I'm presuming it's pie. You get it going, get the flame going, and then put it under the lighter fluid, just the flame, and it sprays out. And it causes the other car to kind of like veer off the side of the road, because it's fire hitting it, and you manage to like successfully like get past these pursuers.
Awesome.
Excellent job.
Cool.
All right, so you arrive at the caves of man. As you pull up, it says "No kids allowed" on the side.
Wait. Can I do a one-liner?
Go ahead.
Can I do a dad one-liner?
Yeah, go
I think you
ahead.
do.
And they said you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Okay.
And I dip my finger in the frosting and lick it.
How good is it?
Nice.
It's
I
delicious.
feel like you rock the meringue. Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Do you want me to roll a d20 to tell you how delicious it is?
Sure, go for it. We'll just one being
If
bad,
it's
20
bad,
being
just
great.
lie.
I got 15, so it's pretty good.
That's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good. Yeah. Oh,
For a
good
food
job.
that you have to set on fire, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not
I've
burnt.
practiced. I've practiced.
Sorry, I was doing a little admin over here. Did you light their truck on fire?
So
We
we
lit the
were
road on fire.
spraying lighter fluid out the window, and then I flambéed a baked Alaska and essentially just put that into the stream of lighter fluid, and it just whoosh.
But
Made a
like,
cone
did it hurt them or just scare them?
I think it veered them off the road.
It rocked
Did
them
I
off
Gotcha.
the road.
did I actually light them on fire, Dean?
Since you know cars are not actually that super flammable, that's kind of the reason why they're made. So it's hard to set them on fire unless you just throw lighter fluid directly on it. But what my point is, to make it more fun, I just said that it was scary and they stopped.
Gotcha. If it was something like the A-Team, it might burst into flames and they'd all have to jump out of either side of it.
Oh
And
yeah.
we'd hear like a Wilhelm scream.
Ah.
But clearly we're a little more realistic today. This is gritty realism.
Someone record my because that's gonna be the new it show. Yeah, so that's gonna be the new it show Wilhelm scream because you can't afford the real one.
Classic Dean scream.
There you go. So you pull up to the Caves of Man. The caves are wide open, except there are signs all over the place. Like, I'd rather be
Caves wide open. Sorry.
caves. There are going to be signs on the outside of it like no children allowed. I'd rather be fishing. I'm not the dad, or let's see, I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who stepped
Dad
up.
who stepped up.
Yeah,
Parking for dads only.
exactly. Because stepdads are dads. And it's at the mountain of this large frozen tundra of a mountain range, the base of the frozen tundra of the mountain range. As you were there, you notice that, to your horror, as you're pulling up and getting out of the car, the temperature has dropped another degree.
Oh my god.
I get out and I'm shivering.
The bill this month is gonna be insane.
The dad winter is coming. That's literally what literally Eric Stramboli is going to come out of the driver's side with a look of horror in his face. He's just going to be like, "Dad winter is coming. Brace yourselves."
Eric, I won't lie to you. This is a dangerous mission. If you need to get yourself to safety, I understand.
I will be here. I will be back in 1 day. Good luck and dad speed.
Eric, if the temperature doesn't go back up, don't come back.
Good. Take off his fishing hat. I don't like my hair like this, by the way. Anyway.
I'm going to hunker over his driver's side window with my hands on the window frame, and I'll be like, Eric, this is your time to step up and prove what kind of dad you are. Go team!
You're not the stepdad. You're the dad who stepped.
You just, between your two speeches, you just see him tearing up. It's like, I'm a good dad.
You're a good dad.
You're one of the
Jimmy,
best.
you want to get in on this?
You're a good dad.
Right now I'm thinking, what's the most dad thing that you can say in this situation? And I'm coming up with, you're one of the good ones.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I grasp it and I'm like, you got this.
That's good. That's
A
good.
classic short and sweet, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wipe away a tear and then just go,
Anyway.
Yeah.
I look at him and I go, "You did fine."
Yeah, you're doing good, kids. You're doing good.
Yep. I slap the hood of the minivan and I walk away.
He's gonna get into the driver's side of his car and start his vehicle, which is weirdly loud for a minivan. And he's gonna peel off.
Okay, I'm gonna hand my ball to Stanley, and I'm gonna just to prove how unfazed by this I am. I'm gonna lift off my jersey to reveal my rippling physique and my tank top, but it's real thin, so if it gets too cold, like it'll really nip out.
Yeah.
It's a
And then
classic family lover tee, yeah.
I have those workout pants that snap up the sides, and I yank those off. And I've got short 70s basketball shorts. And I'm
have to restrain myself so much right now.
And I'm like, it's go time.
Jeff, that's the start of an OnlyFans.
Not my body. Is there a fantasy OnlyFans?
Sorry, yes, fantasy OnlyFans.
Only
I'm
fantasy?
sorry, viewer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, viewers.
Only dads.
Only dads. Yeah, there we go. Only dads. All right. So yeah, Tony there is rippling abs is ready to go, and he's got his basket, or not basket, his net full of balls to get ready to go.
Oh, in a duffel bag I put my clothes in.
Right. Gotta be
Well,
responsible.
Yeah, I
I
mean I
guess it's
wanna
go time,
I wanna
yeah.
look badass, but I might need those later. So
Right.
It's getting cold, yeah.
I flip on my apron that has a weed leaf on it and it says "Let's get baked." And I pull on my reinforced oven mitts.
yes.
Okay. All right.
I've
All
got
right.
my little vest on, and then I put on my King of the Grill apron.
There we go.
It's got everything I need right in the waistband of it, which is just
Yeah.
that I double back with the tie. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got like tongs and a spatula and
Yep.
like
Oh yeah, I got everything we're gonna need.
one of the
Let's
spray
get-
bottles of water.
Let's
Yeah.
Get Baked, by the way, has like a big old puff of what you can only assume is baking powder, like right on the chest.
I have to ask, as if your kids ever asked about it, how would Stanley explain that to his kids?
It's about
Like,
baking, of course.
Yeah.
I use a lot of natural ingredients in my baking. That's what the leaf is about.
Mm-hmm. I'm here
Kids,
for it.
you're eating healthy, but you don't know it, right?
All right. As you are walking through the cave, you're going to notice the horrors of some of the realities around you are coming to true. Individually, you're going to notice this, Jeff. You're going to notice that you're going to see an image of your child, and he did not get a scholarship, his basketball scholarship for college.
Is this like a vision?
It is a vision, yes.
Is it because of this cold?
That's a good question. But you're going to see a vision of your child being denied a sports scholarship for university. Tess, excuse me. I gotta get the names right. Sorry, everyone. Jimmy. You're gonna see, to your horror, the steak, the premier Kobe steak. Why am I blurry? Sorry. The premier Kobe steak that you bought is burnt and flat and burnt and dry. And you bought this for a special thing for your family. This is the vision that
No,
you
I
see.
know. I dried that out for, oh man, weeks. I'm trying
Stanley,
to think of the right word for it, but yeah.
your kid did not get accepted into the Cordon Bleu.
Into what now?
The Cordon Bleu. Premier chef university, basically. Premier cooking university.
In France.
Yeah.
Le Cordon Bleu.
Thank you. The Cordon Bleu. Why do I keep getting in and out? Sorry, everyone.
Oh, I'm seeing the existential dread on Stanley's face.
Yeah, he stops dead in his tracks.
Stanley, what is it?
It's too much to bear.
Did you have a vision?
She didn't get in.
Oh
My
my
daughter
God. Into State University?
into the cordon bleu. Little Debbie didn't make it into the cordon
Little
bleu.
Debbie.
But her cakes.
Well, at least she can go to state. You know, maybe lacrosse.
He goes non-responsive and drops to his knees.
Uh,
I'm just patting your back. I'm like, well, there's got to be something we could do, bud.
in your vision, Jimmy, the grill that you were cooking on, the fire picks up. It's burning the meat further.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Something must have happened to me. There's no way I'm letting that happen.
If someone wants to break out of this, you actually get to choose what type of role you want to do here. It is going to be a 3 regardless, but you get to choose the pool, and like kind of narratively explain how you're like snapping out of this vision. Or at
I'll
least a
go
little bit.
for it because I think that out of all of us, I may have the most tokens in one category right now.
Okay.
And that is law. So I think that in my panic, my brain is just shut off and gone into like maintenance mode, and I'm just going through the recipe on how to bake a perfect German chocolate cake. So I'm just one by one going down the list of things to do, and that is what's keeping me on track and keeping my brain in law mode.
Or what are some people called, like the mind mansion or something like that?
Yeah,
You're
yes.
compartmentalizing.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember my mind palace. That's
Mind
what
palace,
it is.
yeah. Yeah. So you're just like in your brain, like something about this isn't right. So you just like ignore everything. Is like, all right, I need to make the German chocolate cake. First, start with flour. Add. I don't know how to make a German chocolate cake. I'm just guessing.
You'd start with the wet ingredients and then add the dry.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you,
You know,
Tess.
start with vanilla.
That's what I'm here for.
Two tablespoons of vanilla extract. I'm guessing.
Yes.
Beat an egg. And then mix flour with cocoa powder. Blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
I am once again. I have never made German chocolate cake. I am just guessing.
In your
Alright.
mind's eye, you've got the big bowl with the dry ingredients and the small bowl with the eggs, and you're just sifting it in.
Whipping them together.
Go ahead and do an attempt.
All right.
And
So I have 5 tokens, and I need 3, right?
Yeah, you need 3, and it sounds like you're doing law. So I need 3 law.
Okay. Here we go. I got 2 law, 3 chaos.
Okay, 1 second. If no tokens drawn.
Is that what you wanted?
No, I
Yeah.
wanted 3 law and any number of chaos.
Okay, so you're gonna give what's a mixed result in this case.
Okay.
If they're a mixed result, the dad succeeds, but must explain how a little bit of balance helped them succeed. They must discard one of the tokens drawn. They choose which type of token to discard. By the way,
Okay.
you don't want to ever become 0 in either stat. Otherwise, you become a deadbeat or deadbeat and hard ass, or
Okay.
deadbeat or hard ass.
I'm going to throw away a law token because I have more of those, bringing me back down to 4 law, 3 chaos.
Okay.
And you
now
want me to explain how... What do I have to talk about with tokens?
In this case, you're going to explain how you succeeded, but kind of like what comes with the hitch with it, you know?
Okay.
The balance of it.
So I succeeded because I made my way through the recipe, but just barely, because in my mind palace, I was out of milk and had to make a substitution.
It's not going to be as rich.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not going to be rich.
I had
Yeah,
to substitute fucking almond milk.
Heartbreak. Ugh.
By the way, an interesting little tidbit, and never do this because it's disgusting. But if you ever are and don't have milk, you can substitute with mayonnaise. Yeah, it's disgusting. As
It is
you,
technically true, though. The texture will substitute out. Yeah.
Huh.
yeah, it's
Sorry,
not
I don't make the rules. I just
because
Shouldn't
mayonnaise
follow him either.
mayonnaise is technically just egg whites, oil, and like mustard powder. So you can literally just you can make it at home, and it would work as a. I'm gonna bit of baking knowledge for everyone. It can work in substitute in place of water and oil if you're like can't use eggs. Does make the food weirdly tangy, and I do not like it. Hey Tess, your camera's off. Oh,
Maybe she's doing something secret.
yeah, I am. There's a fire alarm very loud in my apartment building, so I'm trying to figure out if it's a
oh,
real fire or fake fire. Someone's
Uh-oh.
probably grilling and they're burning their Kobe beef.
oh, yeah.
Please continue. I can still hear you.
Is
I'll
it? Are
let
you?
you know if my
Hold,
home burns down.
hey, Tess. The show is worth it. Are you going to be okay? Do you need to take a few minutes to address it?
Yeah, let's take a break. You can go outside and see if everyone's
Fair
amassing down there.
point.
Take like a 5 minute
It's
break.
about time, yeah.
Just so you can handle that.
If you don't come back right away, we'll just say that you're trapped in your vision.
Yeah.
Narratively that works.
Life is imitating art right now.
Yeah, apparently. All right,
Okay.
let's take a quick 5 minute break. We'll be right back, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Tess,
We are back.
Yeah.
we're back.
Yeah. If my building is on fire, I will leave. But otherwise, I'm
Please
here
do
to
so.
fucking win.
All right, let's do this. All right. Stanley, you managed to break out of the break out of the division that you're having right now. Standing around you, it seems as though that Jimmy and Tony are current. There's a lot of E sounding names today. I just realized that Stanley, Jimmy, and Tony. Next Dadlands, we're gonna have Tom, Dick, and Harry. Uh, uh, you managed to break out of the illusion. The other two seem like they're in a sort of trance where they're aware of your presence, but not aware of much else.
I snap my fingers and I say, "Look alive, fellas."
Okay, can I try to break out?
Yes. You can both try to break out. You could, like I said, you get to choose the pool as long as you narrative explain to me like how you're doing it. As
So
if
I'm
you
going to
want,
rationalize that my kid not getting into state isn't the worst thing in the world. They could go to one of those top flight Division 1 schools that's like more expensive, but they get into the Final Four more often, like Duke or Kentucky.
I for certain thought that you were just going to delusion your way out of this one. Just be like, nope, there's no way my kid wouldn't get into Duke. Nope, no.
Yeah, I'm going to go law, and this is so important to me that I'm going to go all in
Okay. You're gonna go all in.
for law.
All right, go ahead. Let me bring up the ruling on this. There's actually a ruling specifically for this. It's called a defining moment, in which case all tokens of the draw will be lost if the action fails.
Ooh.
You want to get a 3, by the way.
I don't know if it's that important. Can someone assist?
I am joking, by the way. It's not a definitive moment. I just wanted to establish that's something that's going to come down the line. It's not a definitive moment. You can just use all of your tokens. That's fine. I'm not going to make that a definitive moment. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just kind of preempting some rules that might come up.
Okay, then I'll go all 4. So, all right. Flipping it.
You want to get a 3.
Only 2.
Damn.
And you were pulling from chaos or law for that
Law.
one. And okay, that would be a mixed success. So you succeed, but you kind of have to explain the balance of how you managed it, or as they put it, they must explain how a little bit of balance helped them succeed. They must discard a token that was drawn, as well.
Okay, so I'm able to convince myself that it'll be fine if they get into one of the good, basketball schools, even though it's not my alma mater. And right as my vision is ending, I see that my kid is looking at Oregon. And it's like breaking my heart, but I know I love my kids, so I can't not let them go to their preferred school, even though they're our direct rival.
Okay. Great. You managed to get out, and you're seeing the world as it is right now. And much like with Stanley, you're gonna notice that Jimmy is aware of you being there, but is not aware of anything else around you. So right now it's you two with Jimmy still under the illusion. Jimmy, if you want to go ahead and to flip your way out of it, you can.
Yeah, can I just in that moment just be like, it is what it is. And I turn off the grill. Well, I remove the steak and I turn off the grill. And if need be, I'll make a sauce.
All right. Same idea. You want to get 3, you can pull from either pool right now.
Pull from chaos.
And I will donate 1. I'm like, I grab your shoulders and I shake you and I go, "You got this, Jimmy. I believe in you."
I nervously am watching Pop to see if he pulls through. You're
You got to
muted,
tap
Tess.
it. Tess, tap your mic.
I got 2 and 2. Do I add the 1 or do you add the 1 that you donated?
You add the coin to your flip, to your pool, basically for this purposes.
Oh, so pull another one.
So yeah, if you gave her 1,
3
then
for chaos.
There
you go.
I'm making a sauce.
you talk your way through a tough situation. You're making a sauce, and you just kind of like start seeing the world as it is again, with your friends standing right next to you.
They're not
They're
just
just
here
trying
for
to
the meats,
psych
they're
us
also
out.
here for a nice time.
They're just trying to psych you out, Jimmy. You got this.
In the room is poorly lit with neon lights and broken arcade machines of various kinds. There is a basketball game going on one of the TVs, but the screen is broken, so you can't really see anything.
I go immediately over there and try to fix it.
You're gonna see one of the sign. You're gonna see a sign that says, you're gonna see things like a sign that says, "I would tell you a baking joke, but I don't want to whisk it." Um, uh, you're gonna see
Tess,
signs.
make sure to tap it if you laugh. We don't want to miss those.
Is what I said.
You're gonna see like various signs that looks like things from different factions. What you normally associate with different factions, like one's gonna sign. You're gonna see a sign that says, "I dreamt of my muffler last night. I woke up exhausted." Uh, you know, I would tell a baking joke, but that's not how the cookie crumbles. Stuff like that, right? It's from the various different factions.
There's a T-shirt hanging up that says "I'd rather be at Epcot."
Exactly. Or I'm with stupid, and it's pointing upwards at whoever where the head
Bunch of
would be.
inappropriate meat jokes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Standing at the as you proceed forward into the cave, standing at the top of a uh not a obelisk like a built one, but just like a mound of rocks, basically, is someone who you've only heard about in legends in the last few years because he has become a bit of a menace. He's gone insane. He started riots. He started parties inappropriately. He has uh, he has betrayed his home faction because he became too enthralled with his current role. But as you see him now, he has become gaunt and a bit pale, and standing there at the top, he is holding in one hand the remote, and in the other hand the thermostat. Give me just 1 second. We're about to get a special guest.
Okay, I'm going to have to do some juggling here.
As you look like I'm about to call the McElroy brothers on, that would be so cool. No,
No, it's just this sight in front of me. This is who I am. This is who I am in this moment.
in front of you is the person who got lost in the sauce last year during the last war of the remotes. It's Timpani.
He stands there with his cargo shorts, his Hawaiian shirt on. He leans back into the prepared lawn chair. Off to the side, a tied up Eric, the car dad. A maniacal glint in his eyes as he greets you all. Welcome to the end. You see, in this Dadlands of ours, you all work too hard. You deserve a break. You deserve a dad with AC money. And here I am.
Hey, Kyle.
That was beautiful.
I liked the monologue. That was great.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did not expect the monologue. I appreciate that.
So, what do y'all say to chill? And
A
he
look
clicks the
No,
thermostat
go ahead.
button. And he clicks down the thermostat button once more.
You can hear the sounds of what sounds like the sounds of a blizzard coming from the outside of the cave. Or the beginnings of a blizzard.
All right. Stanley steps forward and says, "Put the thermostat down, deadbeat."
I am no longer a simple drama dad. Something broke in me those years ago. I've gone down a path none have taken before. I have mastered both sides of the coin. I became a hard ass, and yet something within me still stews for chaos.
You're a headbeat or a hard fuck.
You're a deadhead?
Yeah. Stanley
is
goes,
already
wait, let me
something.
try that again. Let me try that again.
By all means.
You're a dead ass.
The only dead asses here are those who oppose me.
Okay, now if we split and each take different teams, you guys want to do it like shirts and skins or armbands?
I didn't.
don't-
bring
I
any
have some
armbands.
armbands in my
I don't like
bag
the
here.
implication that I'm gonna have to take off my shirt, maybe.
I've got some
So-
extra aprons. We can do aprons and non-aprons.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. What's the stakes? What do we win?
I mean, the thermostat and the remote, probably, ideally.
Well, you want teams, right?
Well, preferably the team is like us three against you one.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, how
course,
good
of
are you at
course. I
round
would not
ball?
ask you to. I would not ask you to undergo the chaos of turning on your allies. So why don't you fight some of mine? And he's going to snap his fingers and call forth some dromedads.
Oh, fuck.
Those that he has pulled into the deep end.
Yeah, fuck. It's cool dads versus not cool dads.
All right, I take out a birthday candle and put it in my mouth and light it.
For go ahead, Kyle. Sorry.
He also pulls forth his grill from last year.
Oh, no.
It still has a man sticking out of it. He's been turned over several times.
Oh my god.
You gotta clean that thing, otherwise it's gonna stick. What are we doing here?
Get an
So-
onion on that thing.
Did anyone
love
bring
it.
Brillo pads? Anyone got some steel wool?
I love
You're
this.
more than welcome to clean it.
That's for afterwards when we celebrate with a nice grilled dinner.
I see.
Entering into the area from different corners of the cave and entrances you couldn't see prior because of the darkness of the cave. You'll see some sashaying in, some kick stepping in. I'm forgetting the term, but the things that the Jets and the Sharks did in West Side Story. Thank you. That you two did that unison.
Napping.
When you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day.
They're kickball stepping in,
Yeah.
snapping their fingers in unison.
They're grapevining.
They're grapevining. And yeah, so we're gonna get into like a bit of like loose combat here.
I would
All
like to
right.
mention, by the way, the 3 minions that come through,
Mhm.
will all have Juilliard sweaters on.
Oh, of
Cool.
course.
All
yeah.
right.
But for the purposes of copyright, it says Fantasy Juilliard. Don't
Oh, yeah.
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 Juilliard with an I.
Exactly.
Two eyes.
All right, I'm gonna Kyle, you don't have to run this entirely by yourself. I am gonna be working with you on this, but I'm gonna
Sounds
let
good.
you let you move your means about, and I'll set like DCs and everything. So
Sounds good.
let's go ahead. It's the drama minions and Kyle versus you three.
Okay.
Triangle defense, and we form up in a loose triangle.
I'm assuming you're at the front of that.
Yeah, and I
All
start
right, cool.
passing the ball. It's a drill where we pass one to the other. Just keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay.
Basic chess
I'm
passes.
not participating in that.
Football.
Oh, okay, I come over and take the
All
ball
right.
from you when you
Yep.
don't get it.
I'm like, hey, that's your thing. I'm so sorry, Tony, but I have some things to take care of here. And I start putzing around with my easy bake oven.
As they're doing that, one of the minions will waltz up, miming, and then suddenly
Oh.
do finger guns towards the group.
Oh no.
There we go.
Eyes widen.
One of you, I'm gonna go and choose real quick. I got a 10-sided dice over here. Let's see.
I will say one of the other guys do put up a sign that says, with like, like a little like word bubble up to the miming guy that says, "Surrender or eat steel."
I hold up a sign that says "Witness me."
For the record, while you're handling your thing, I am throwing the ball back and forth with Tony because my son plays basketball. I put up a hoop in the front yard last summer, and it helps me think.
Right.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Okay, all right. I spend too much time in the kitchen these days. I don't have time.
Excuse me, Stanley. As you're, saying that, you're talking to him. You notice the guy doing the finger guns. You're going to feel what feels like an invisible bullet just fly past you.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and do combat. If you do things within reason, you could probably take them out in one hit, and possibly vice versa. But it's a matter of roles. So let's get into it. Who is doing what first?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hold my turn because I have an idea for something pretty ridiculous, but I feel like it would take a little bit of time.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go first then?
I'm a point guard naturally, so I will fake the ball to Jimmy, and then I'll just twist and go around one of the guys and launch the ball at Kyle's head. What's Kyle's character's name?
Timpani.
Timpani. You're getting one in the face.
All right.
All right. Go ahead and flip.
This is chaos because I'm blatantly going outside the agreed upon game rules here.
Yeah, let's
It
say
is
that
timpani like the instrument.
does a 2 seem fair to you, Kyle?
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
This is mostly psychological, just to rattle you.
So you need 2 chaoses to succeed.
Just one.
Damn.
All right, so you managed to that would still be a mixed success. If there's a mixed result, the dad succeeds, but must explain how limited balance helped them succeed. They must discard one of the tokens drawn, and you do get to choose though.
Yeah, I dump a chaos.
Keep in mind that if you drop down to 0 on either stat, you become a hard ass or deadbeat.
So how do you block this shot, or does it just go wide?
He'll just put his hand up and it's going to go into his palm, and he's just going to say, "My character for today, someone who's going to kick your ass."
I like how you've become an anime villain. All right. Let me pull this back up here. Sorry, everyone. There we go. Jimmy, You just see him like catch the ball midair and says a really nice one-liner.
I mean, if there's anyone coming towards me, I want to kind of get their fingers stuck in the top of the tongs where it really hurts real bad and incapacitate them. But if there's no one coming towards me, I would probably
Get the mime
to
who's
think
doing
further,
finger
yeah.
guns.
Yeah,
I mean-
I wanna get the finger gun mime's finger stuck in the top of the tongue where it like takes your skin and pulls it out and like takes you out of commission for a good couple minutes.
Okay,
Nasty.
I will treat that as a law. You want to get 3. Three,
I got 3.
excellent.
All right, excellent. We love this.
So he's making finger guns. He's like shooting invisible bullets, and you just kind of like grab one of the like whip out one of your tongs and then just like reach over to one of the finger guns and just pull back, and he's just screeching in pain. Is effectively out of commission for this fight because he wasn't expecting real pain.
It does not
You
feel
can't
good.
mime
You got to
with
go
a-
put that under cold water.
Yeah,
he
you
can't shoot with it
mime with a
anymore.
bleeding finger.
That's not
I'm
kosher.
gonna go and say his sweatshirt disintegrates.
Oh,
Oh no!
Wait, Tess, I'm gonna DM you a one-liner. Hang on.
okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right, I like this.
There you go. It's on Discord.
I know it's on Discord. I didn't make that face because I didn't read it.
I had the Zoom closed for a second. I didn't see you.
I snap his finger and I go, "What's black and white and red all over?" The bleeding mime, or
I
a
got it.
newspaper, or a sunburned penguin. But today, it's the bleeding mime.
I got it. And as you do this, and the drama dad is out of commission, like Kyle said, the Juilliard fantasy Juilliard sweatshirt is just gonna like disintegrate off him. He's gonna like fall over from the pain. Let's see here. Why is everything moving? Sorry, this happened last year too. Stanley, what are you
Dadlands
doing?
just brings the fucking like chaos to the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said earlier, I was tinkering around with the Easy Bake Oven, and now I turn around and it is strapped to my chest. It's got a big ass lever on the side of it, and I have painted an S on the front of it, so it says Sleazy Bake Oven.
Yes.
And I pull the lever, and you hear like a baking timer go ding, and it shoots out a banana cream pie.
Excellent. Who are you finding this at?
One of the other drama dads.
All right. Give me a chaos roll. I'm gonna make this one actually a 2 because you prepped the time for it.
2, you said?
Yeah, you got a chaos of 2.
All right. Chaos of 2. I only have 3 chaos in total, so let's hope.
Can I assist?
You can, yes.
I
You
give
should.
I give you 1 chaos.
Okay.
What are you doing narratively to help?
I'm like talking trash to the guy that he's going up against.
Okay.
I'm like,
No game. No game. No game.
no drama. No drama. I did better than that in my 4th grade production of Aladdin.
What is this, off Broadway? Oh, that would be a real stage.
Oh, how off Broadway is it?
Off Broadway, more like off Market Street, further
Okay.
downtown.
Go ahead and add to your poll.
Yeah, so with your help out, I did get 2 chaos.
Awesome, excellent.
Do I get any tokens from that or no?
You do get a token, yes. Jeff, you get back your token.
So I have 4 law, 4 chaos now. Is that right?
Yeah. Quick heads up, everyone. If you're watching this both in the Twitch and later, Tess does have to leave because the fire department is there. That's all I'm gonna say for their privacy. So,
Okay.
Don't get mad at me if I'm still in here.
Yeah. So, Tess, be safe. Thank you for being here.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. All right. So yeah, you managed to. He was distracted and he received some hateful comments from, hateful comments, and he's taken out in the face with the pie. The pie stings, and he just collapses to the ground from the pain. And Kyle, I'm presuming that sweater also disintegrates.
Yep.
There we go. So you've got left is Timpani, and you have one more of the drama dads. What are you two gonna do?
Nice shot, Stanley. Nice shot.
That last drama dad
Hmm.
is going to go ahead and walk forward, placing a Japanese kabuto mask on of
Okay.
an
Oh
demon face.
no.
And they're going to pull out a cooking knife. They're going to charge forward. And whilst that's happening, Timpani is going to walk over to the car dad and snap his neck.
No. Eric.
No. All right.
His eyes will be crackling. Gathers the dad energy.
Yeah, the energy. I'm gonna say this after the snap of the deck, the snap of the neck. You see like a sparkle in Timpani's eyes, as though like, and he is suddenly infused with the energy of the tragedy that just commenced. So you are left with this man in the mask and a now somewhat charged up Timpani.
Okay.
Well,
do you have a move, Jeff? Because I'm coming up with something.
Well, let's say that Jimmy, we were vibing with the ball earlier. So I'm like, Jimmy, take this guy from the left. I'll come from the right. But it's all just a fake out. So I can run around behind the boss and give him a half Nelson.
Okay, so you're going after Timpani? What you're doing?
Yeah. It's like a little misdirect. So we'll call this chaos.
Okay. Let's go ahead and this will be a somewhat collaborative, but we'll make the DC on this 3. Since you're sort of helping with the distraction, you can throw a chaos token his way if you want.
Technically it's Tessa's character that's helping, but I will throw a chaos token in her stead.
I'll help. Throw my token.
Hey!
Shit.
Okay, there
Hi,
you go.
Tess.
Yeah.
Hell
Awesome.
I'm
yeah.
still outside. Don't worry about it.
Okay, just keep track of your numbers. So I'll do 4. I'm going balls to the wall here.
Basketballs to the wall.
Basketballs to the walls. 4 tails.
Let's go.
Chaos.
There you
Let
go.
it rain.
There you go.
That's just slightly turned on her camera, and there is like a beautiful nature shot for a second.
It's what's wild to me is like there's that, and I'm sitting here at like 11 p.m. Like I saw that, I was like, that's a different country. And then I just realized, no, it's summer.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So at this moment, you have Timpani into a full Nelson. The drama dad who you were going after originally is now currently confused. The distraction has worked. You have Timpani where you want him right now. What do you?
While that other drama dad is confused, I'm gonna make a move. I'm gonna turn a couple dials on the sleazy bake oven, and then pull that lever again, and it's gonna shoot out gingerbread ninja stars in their direction.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, by the way, sleazy bake oven as a T-shirt would be great merch for the show.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna say he's distracted, so it's gonna make it a solid, let's say, 2. Uh, 2 chaos. Actually,
Got it.
Yeah, you're good either way because you have 4 and 4.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 2. We got him.
Awesome. So he was distracted by the fake out. He turns away from you at that moment. You dial the dials. You crank the crank, and Ninja starts like fly out towards him, nailing him, and the Juilliard shirt disintegrates off him.
I would just like to mention the mask probably cracks first, and then the.
There you
That's
go.
a cool
Yeah.
visual. I like
is a
that.
cool
And like,
visual, yeah.
is it the kind of like where like you see like light coming out of the crack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad energy seeping out of it.
So it is with the last person down. It's just you 3 and Timpani. Timpani is currently in a full Nelson. It is because of that. Depending on what you want to do, the token amount you have to draw will be reduced, a reduced amount.
Wait, I'm sorry. I want to just really quick retcon something. I didn't call them ninja bread stars, so I'm gonna say that that's what they're called.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
So you think you have me where you want?
It sure looks like we do.
Yeah, we're all working together. We're playing on the same page. We got our eyes on the prize.
Dad Kind's champions, their greatest defenders here to take just me down. You don't even know who I am.
Well, you're the
You're
competitor.
Timpani.
That's all we need
He's
to
gonna
know.
rip his face off, and a 4th drama dad goon is revealed with his as you did DM me that I have 4 at my disposal.
That's true. That is true. A mask goes flying off.
You all are.
Go ahead.
What
I
a
stumble
reveal.
backwards. I stumble backwards, sliding back down the rocks.
Leaving the remote unguarded.
I thought he had the remote.
Not I.
Oh fuck. Pardon my French.
Funny thing is,
See, the thermostat isn't just a distraction. It was one of the end goals. At least that's what he told us. But there is one last thing that can be done to put this dad apocalypse, this terrible nature, forever on hold. The
And
mighty
what's
pause
that?
button. freeze.
Stanley is vibrating with rage.
Only slows people down. There's
Hey,
only
I'm
so
a little
much chill.
confused. If I could interject,
Yep.
Tess is back.
Who are we fighting now? Where's the bad guy? I'm
Roberto.
Are you him?
No, I'm Roberto. Yeah, no, I was supposed to distract you. That's about it.
Okay, so you're not really in charge. So
No,
we could
I'm
just ignore you, I guess.
preferably. I don't want to lose my scholarship. That he pats his sweater.
Tony, pass the rock. And I open the front of the sleazy bake oven.
I pick up one of the big rocks from the pile that he's standing on. And I go, and I throw it at you. What, you've got like a bouncer thing?
I'm holding up the sleazy bake oven to catch it, and my idea is I want to get it really hot and then just shoot it at this fucking guy.
Yes, hot rocks, baby.
Okay, I like it.
A nice
all right.
massage.
Yes, that's Marv Albert off camera.
Az, go ahead and give me a chaos roll because of that scenario, and because he is pinned. It will be a success of 1. Is what you need to have 1 chaos.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, I stepped back, so he's no longer pinned.
Okay, then it will be a 2 then. And it's in this.
Well, I got 3 anyway, so it's overkill.
Hell yeah.
So coming out of the sleazy bake oven, shooting out like a hot rocket, comes the basketball hitting Roberto in the chest. the fires from the basketball burned the Gilliard sweater, and a cry of defeat comes from Roberto, because that basically there goes his scholarship.
Now the
at that moment.
thermostat controller he was holding, was that real or like a mock up?
That was real. On an interesting side note here, hey Kyle.
Yeah.
Apparently you and I work on a similar wavelength, because this was something this was a plot line I was genuinely considering.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So I'll rush back up the mound and grab for the
I will
thermostat.
go ahead and say though, I have another DM trick up my sleeve if you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
You see, a little bit of chaos is involved in the breaking of patterns. As this sweatshirt does not disintegrate,
Oh,
it starts to glow
okay.
and beep.
Oh, Jesus.
As it fills with excess dad energy. The drama dad will look down in fear.
Tony, grab the thermostat and get out of there.
Can I get the thermostat?
Give me a law roll. A law roll. Yeah, I'll just keep calling it roll even though we're flipping coins. Give me a law roll.
Okay.
Well, I mean, coins are a form of rolling.
True.
I leap past and I like try to yank his elbow and bat it out of his hand like like a hard foul in basketball, and try to send it towards you guys.
I am going to say that if there was ever a time for a defining moment mechanically, it would be now. So,
Okay. Would one of you like to offer me any of your tokens?
the DM
This
can
is
also
very
stuff.
scary.
Is this is gonna be
Historically,
chaos,
they've
right?
not been good.
Law. It's law.
Law. Okay. I'll throw you a law.
Can I also throw you a law?
The DM can also establish the task of yes, by the way, as being a defining moment, in which case all tokens in the draw will be lost if the action fails. And I'm going to make this a 3.
Okay.
And Jeff cannot go above a 10. So whatever you're rolling, he cannot get. He cannot have anything added more than a 10. So.
Okay, so me at right now at 4 law, 6 chaos. If I had another successful roll, I would not be able to add another token.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
And
But if I
only
lose a law this time, I'm down to 9.
And I can only use my 3 law tokens. I can't use any of the chaos.
That's correct. It has to be the.
You got a law for me?
Got it.
Or you can have 2 laws for me.
So you have.
Oh,
you have,
2?
Damn. Okay, so you have a total
Okay.
of 6 now.
So I have to
50-50 shot.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go back down to 1.
Historically, these have not been good for the party.
That's
Okay.
very true.
The viewer can see my flip here.
Okay. I'm going to go.
All right. Everybody psych yourselves up.
I'm
Get
gonna-
ready, Jimmy. Oh, it goes wide. He holds on to the thermostat, and I go tumbling down the rocks.
Fuck.
What did you roll? I didn't actually see it. So.
Tails, I got a chaos.
You get to add all the tokens to it, the roll. So
It's
you have
still
it-
6 tokens.
Sorry,
I
it's
think
2,
he simplified it.
Yeah, it's
to
2
a single
law
Okay.
altogether. I only
Okay.
got 2 law.
All right, so that will be a mixed success. Yes. So,
Oh, so yeah, the thermostat, I do knock it free, but nobody catches it.
Okay.
If the action fails, all tokens are lost. So anyone who contributed a token to that, they have lost their tokens.
And I've lost all of mine.
Yeah, which means that you're now a deadbeat or hard ass, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
I'm a
Oh,
deadbeat.
shit.
You lost all your loss, so I believe that'd be deadbeat.
Uh,
I don't know if
Dead
there's
on
an
the
actual
ground.
logic or rhyme to it.
Well, there
Uh,
is. You lose all the you
Mm.
lose all the hard ass. The lawful, you'd be a deadbeat, and you lose all the chaos. You're a hard ass.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
So I'm
Yeah.
lying at the bottom of the rocks in a heap, and I'm just like in my head thinking about how my kids are going to be ashamed of me for this terrible failure. and I should just go crawl into a hole and never come out, never touch a ball again.
The remote is flown out towards you. It does not get exploded as the Gilliard, the fantasy Gilliard, sweater explodes. But you just see this utter look of defeat that is showing on Tony's face, and you could tell that Tony is just no longer there.
Dean, does a Coors Light manifest in his hand?
No, because of
Pack of
copyright issue.
smokes.
Yes, a pack of smokes and a nondescript beer.
Oh God, he's
well-
going to a fish concert.
I see him behind the garbage can, and I crawl over there, just thinking about what my wife is gonna think of me, what the neighbors, the other sports dads.
I mean,
Wait.
get this point.
No, go
I'm
ahead, Kyle.
envisioning a pot belly ruining my
Yeah.
beautiful physique.
Just like on the spot. Yeah. I'm imagining at this point the shirt detonates.
Oh yeah.
The jersey just becomes a t-shirt.
And at this moment, because of the explosion that's coming off from all the data energy, you start to feel the cave of man start to become unstable. And some of the various like stalactites start falling to the ground.
Is the thermostat within reach for one of us?
Yes, luckily.
Okay.
Tony
Which-
sacrificed himself in order to.
Which one of us is gonna grab it? Who's it closer to?
Yeah, who's it closer to?
Let's make that a 50-50 roll.
Actually,
also, is
I
there
threw it
anything we can
towards
do
Jimmy.
to help? Yeah. Is there
Sorry,
anything we can do to help Jimmy out of his sadness?
Tony? No, Tony's out of the game at this
Tony-
point.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Worth asking.
Tony has
Dads
undergone
supporting
character death.
dads.
Tony
Yeah,
has-
the dungeon master or the game master could use him if he wants or needs to.
I mean, hey, in fairness, that's literally what I did with Kyle's character. Kyle became a hard ass at the end of the
Okay.
last session. So
Damn.
Okay.
He's also
okay.
also just utterly insane.
yeah, yeah. Oh
This
yeah,
is such a crazy reveal. Like that was awesome.
That was
yeah,
it.
Kyle, that was great.
Thank you.
Um,
You said 4, so I made sure to say 3.
I said because when you said that, I was like, okay, weird. I said I give you 4, but I'll roll with it.
I noticed that too, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I'll scramble for the remote.
All right.
All
If
right.
it's a little bit too far for my hands to reach, I got another pair of tongs out.
No, you can go ahead and scoop it up as the cave of man starts collapsing. You need to get out of here as soon as possible.
I would like to do a coin flip if I can to try and rescue Tony, even though he's a deadbeat.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. So to get out of the cave as it's collapsing, you can go ahead and do so. The DC, so to speak, will change because you're carrying Tony. It's gonna be different for you than it will be for Tess. And you can pull from either pool, but I need you to narratively explain to me using either law or chaos how you managed to get out of the cave as it's collapsing.
Okay. I think that can the narrative explanation be that it is a chaotic decision for me to try and rescue a deadbeat?
Okay, yeah. And what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be difficulty 3 for reference.
Okay.
Tess, how are you gonna get out of this scenario? What is your plan?
I'm a serpentine, pure chaos.
Pure chaos. All right, chaos all around. It's gonna be a 2 for you, because
Okay.
you're not carrying a person.
I just made it.
Oh, boy.
I got 4 chaos out of 6, so
Nice.
Got 3 law.
oh
no.
shit.
You're going to lose 1 chaos from your pool,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and that was a failure.
That was.
So you are running through the cave, zigzagging and whatnot. Also, hello. Real quick, sorry everyone. Hi, Crenage in chat.
Hey.
Hello,
Hello, Crenage.
Vin. I didn't say this
Oh my God.
earlier, but hello,
So many
Vendraco.
people are here.
I know. I also want to say
Thanks,
hello,
Elliot.
Vendraco. I forgot to say that earlier. Hello, Vendraco, and hello, Mad King. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here today. So yeah, you're zigzagging through the mouth of this cave, and luckily, I pull this back up. Stanley Crocker, you managed to get out of the cave, but at the last moment, as you are running, Jimmy trips over a rock and lands face first onto the ground.
Can I toss it as I hit the ground just to be safe?
Yes, you can go ahead and toss it. I'm not gonna make
Yep.
you roll that because you're not that far from the exit. It's just at the
Yeah.
last moment.
Dean.
Yeah.
Tony has 5 chaos left if you want him to go heal and grab the thermostat between them like a good defender on a basketball team.
I'm sorry.
He may be a deadbeat, but he still lives for the sport.
My brain kind of like lapsed there. Can you repeat that again? I apologize.
Yeah, so as a point guard, it's my job on the court to deflect passes and steal them if I can.
Mhm.
So I just slide, like I get out of his grasp and step in between him and the thermostat, and I catch it.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do, Jeff. You for the purposes of this, and we're getting close to the end here. I'm gonna let you still maintain some of your character as long as you still act within character of the being a deadbeat, right? So you can go ahead and pull a chaos roll of 2. No, of 2 in order to intercept the remote.
Okay. That's 2 chaos.
All right. So you're out of the cave. You were carried by your compatriot in arms, compatriot in spatula, excuse me, and as you come out, spoon, thank you. You decide to whisk it, and drop from his arms and grab the thermostat remote mid throw. What is your plan here with this remote?
What's the name of the big bad that Kyle was playing?
Timpani. Yeah.
I'll say Team Timpani, and I'll crank the thermostat all the way to the bottom. And then I'll fucking bounce past it over to one of the goons.
I can't imagine it bounces nicely.
Oh, there's no more goons, but you could throw it back in the cave as it's collapsing if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So you throw it back in there. I'm going to say real quick, as you have one reaction to do. At this moment, you got 3 things you could theoretically, if you find something that I bring up that isn't, you can still do it. But you can either try and stop Tony. You could rescue Jimmy, or you could try and get the remote yourself. If you think of another option, you can do it. I'm just saying those are the 3 pretty open ones there.
Okay.
But only like one can be done. You won't be able to like save Jimmy and get the remote at the same time.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. Under my breath, I'm like, I always liked football better anyway.
Hang on.
Ads has had to make some pretty serious decisions in this one.
Mm.
Okay. All right. Dean, if I get a little creative with it, because there's something I want to try, right?
Okay. All right. I'm listening.
I want to mess around with some dials on the sleazy bake oven, and I want to whip some eggs to stiff peaks.
Okay.
And in these stiff peaks, I want to attempt to hold part of the collapsing cave up. because they're stiff. They're very stiff peaks.
Right.
They are.
Right.
You've ever seen a meringue? That can hold a lot. Yeah.
And we have established that you're a bit of a magician. So
Yes, in the kitchen.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
So this is me attempting to
Is
either
this to
get
keep
the
it
remote.
from falling on Jimmy?
It's to keep it from falling on either of the things.
Okay.
Ideally.
I'm on the ground on Amazon ordering you an apron that says magician in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, you know what? That's fine. It's gonna be a difficult roll.
Yes.
Now I'm going to say, because this is something that's planned at the last moment, it is a law. But if you can argue chaos, I'd be willing to switch it.
I've never whipped peaks this stiff before. It's dangerously stiff.
Okay.
Dangerous.
That's what they all say.
I'm going to make this, because this is some very serious magic that you're attempting to do. This is going to be a 4.
A 4. And you're letting me do chaos?
I'm letting you do chaos.
Okay.
And in theory, by the way, Tess, if you wanted to, you could help him.
Yeah.
If
I'll
you
send
wanted
2.
to. Okay.
You're gonna give me 2?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Is this a
You're
defining
holding
moment out
my
of
life
curiosity?
in your stiff peaks, dude. Yeah.
I'm currently rolling 9 chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I need 4. So let's see.
Yeah, so let's not get too big in our britches.
Hold on. I got 4.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
Holy
Nice,
shit.
All right.
Holy
As
shit.
I know
Tess,
normally.
wait. Emotionally, how does Jimmy assist?
Oh yeah, I need to know this.
I'm just giving I'm giving tips on how to whip stuff into stiff peaks, not because I do it, but because my son, he loves basketball, but he also really had a baking phase. He's really that one kid from High School Musical in real life.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So it's
gotta
like I've
ask.
seen it happen. I've never done it myself. Okay, now I sound like a drama dad. I'm not.
I feel like I made this happen by thinking of Little Debbie back home.
Yeah, that's fair.
May-
It's like you got to be a dad that's able to teach her how to do everything she needs to do to get into Le Cordon Bleu.
Yeah.
If you guys don't mind me
So-
asking,
Yeah.
what kind of dad was Tess again?
Grilled
Uh,
Real
dad.
dad.
Dad?
But the good kind of grilled dad that I make my own sides instead of asking my spouse to do it. So I cook a
That's
little
nice.
as well. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going, you got this, magician in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
All right.
I
As-
whip up these stiff peaks and I pull the lever and I hear the ding and just like a blast of whipped eggs just comes out and it just a pillar straight up.
So A
Wait,
meringue-
can it be hitting Jimmy and then going up? So it's just like this
It gets
anime
me up off the ground.
splooge.
a powerful tower of meringue just shoots out into the area and just saves the collapsing hallway, saving both Jimmy and the remote at the same time. Now it's not going to hold forever, but it gives Jimmy just enough time to grab the remote and flee.
Stanley,
don't
these
mind
are
me
the stiffest
introducing
peaks I've ever seen.
a slight one last little bit of chaos.
Oh, go ahead.
I would find it very interesting for the grill to roll down and out of the cave at this point. The guy's still half out of it.
Okay, that's a good
So
idea.
Rolling up.
and-
Chekhov's corpse
Yeah.
Chekhov's
coming
corpse.
at you.
I set up
The
the Chekhov.
Chekhov files, yeah.
Funny thing
Yeah.
is, I set up a Chekhov joke in the last time we did this, and now Kyle
Dean,
is setting up the
it's
next
in
one.
the back of my mind. Ever since you asked me to be on tonight, it's been in the back of my head.
You're like, where can we use Chekhov here?
Nice. All right. So in order to get out of the cave entrance now, because the Kyle, if this is not what entirely was your plan, let me know. But the meringue is going to catch on fire from the what is the fuck? Sorry, everyone.
If Dean gets a tornado alarm, this show is over.
Better yet, if he gets a fire.
Oh yeah, and the fire department did just show up to shut off the fire alarm. That is
Oh,
true.
Awesome.
That is a fact.
That's
that's
so
cool.
great.
Yeah,
love
it
that
makes
they
me
did
feel
that.
less stupid for staying inside.
It's a smart
If
idea.
there was an actual fire, I would have been an idiot.
I'm glad you're safe, Tess. I really am. So yeah, the grill comes down, hits the meringue. The meringue catches on fire. Tess, you have the opportunity to save yourself at this moment. I'm going to give you a 2, and I'm going to let you roll on either one, but you have to describe through either section in order to how you get out of this scenario.
All right, so it's gotta be chaos. So I think I'm going to take out my little they're not exactly those little mitten warmers. They're the like full gloves with the grippies on the front that you use for the grill. And I'm gonna put those on as I'm riding the meringue wave and just kind of like flip off of the top of it to get out of there.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Which is everyone knows the most chaotic way to exit a room, so
So your oven mitt handstand sliding.
over the top of the hot grill.
Yeah.
Surfing on meringue. That'd be a good name of the episode, by the way. Surfing on meringue.
That's the name of my band, actually. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And no, sorry. The reason why I was looking around is because I'm hearing a ticking noise. I'm curious about. Anyway, go ahead
Oh,
and.
it's just the sweater.
Sweater bomb.
I got my 2.
There you go. All right, so you managed to get out. You managed to like surf on the meringue, get yourself out of that scenario. I'm going to say that you have an opportunity to grab the remote. That is going to be a 3, though.
It's still chaos?
It can still be chaos, yes.
Oh no.
It's 2 and 2.
Okay.
So my hands were. I was gonna say too slippery from the meringue, but they'd be too sticky, and that's not helpful in the narrative.
They'd be coated with burning like caramel mixture, kind of.
It's too sticky.
And it's a little bit on fire. Like your hands are safe, but that doesn't mean there's like a little bit of fire. So here's what I'm gonna say: you succeed in grabbing the remote, but as you get out of the flaming meringue, the remote is currently damaged. Not beyond repair, just beyond use right now. And at that
Do you know
moment,
any IT dads?
I hope so at some point.
At that moment, now everything is settled down a bit. You look around you, and you will see, you will see, for the first time ever since you have been living in the Dadlands. Originally, you would see just, last few days been just or seeing specks of snow, but now you're starting to see the snow accumulate on the ground, and a blizzard of snow starts appearing into the area, and sleeking off into the darkness. You will see Tony just disappear into the darkness that is the blizzard.
I would also like to put forward the car is also gone.
Shit.
Yes.
If it wasn't gone, I was gonna steal it, so that's fine.
If you don't mind me introducing one last Chekhov's thing.
Go ahead.
The grill in one triumphant creak opens up with blue light spilling out. As you realize that this isn't just the grill, it is the same grill, but it's been altered as an interface into the database. And it just opens up to 2 entries of Jim and Barry and their false affiliations.
Yep. Quick reminder for anyone who didn't see last year's episode or maybe new to our audience. They were actually drama dads, and they decided to pretend to be vacation dads. They're double agents. That's the plot twist here.
Bum bum bum.
And I think that's it for this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait,
Kyle.
so Chekhov's corpse isn't going to turn into anyone?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's been grilling for according to what I recall, it's been 2 years since then, and he's just been on the grill actively for those 2 years.
Oh my god!
It in fairness, Kyle, it's only been 1 year, but it feels like 2. It feels like 2.
Yeah. It's been a year. You know, if I don't know about you, but if I spent a year actively with my face stuck in a grill, I think at some point I'd perish.
Yeah,
Very good point.
that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
That is this week's episode. Kyle, thank you for being here today.
Of course. My pleasure.
Thank you for staying up late for you. I appreciate that, and thank you for participating in this. I enjoyed your character from the last episode, and what was funny is I had this idea for this turn of events leading up to today, and then I re-listened to last year's episode, and I was like, oh, we already kind of alluded to this last year, so cool. So yeah, I appreciate you being here today for the second Into the Dadlands episode.
Of course. Always a pleasure.
Real quick, I always give the option. Feel no pressure if this does not apply, but do you have anything you want to promote?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool.
Although, if there is one thing I would like to say, it would definitely be the the children in the pool looking up, just like with the entire pool frozen. They're just halfway out of it in pool attire.
Oh, God.
They're still in the pool.
Horrifying.
Winter has come to the Dadlands. Brace
Oh,
yourselves,
God.
everyone. And that is something we'll have to conclude next year around the same time.
It's a trilogy at this point.
It's going to be a trilogy, yeah. I want to thank everyone for being here like we normally have. I want to thank our audience first and foremost for being here, because this is, we do this show for them. So, as always, thank you for Kyle for being in our audience. Thank you, Vandraco. Thank you for Matt King. Thank you for Crenage. And thank you for anybody who's watching this later on YouTube. We really appreciate you watching this. We've been running this show between as Jeff and I for about a year now. So it's been pretty good. I genuinely enjoy working with everyone. Jamie was a great time, and Tess, you've been a delight. So I genuinely enjoy working with everyone. And Kyle, I had a lot of fun with you last year, so that's why I brought you in this year. I'm going to give, like normal, everyone an opportunity to promote anything that they're doing, anything they want to put out there, and I'm going to arbitrarily choose Tess to go first.
You can find me on Twitter at TessaSuperCool. And that's pretty much the only place I hang out. If you do want to go see food of baked goods and cooked goods and potentially grilled goods, you can go to Meals from the Basement. I will probably be posting a picture of some insane blondies I made this weekend. They were so good.
Nice. I think I let Jeff go like second last time, so I'm gonna let Az go second this time.
That's my name. Why did Tess wink at that?
I said, yeah.
I'm at Cal's Calzones in most places. Twitter, Instagram, on YouTube too. I'm on Cal's Calzones. I'm also on the Scavengers Network YouTube. Got some videos coming out there real soon. I filmed one today, where I ate some real trash food, and you're gonna hear about it soon.
Excellent.
My podcast, the Biodex Cast, should be coming back soon because we finally found an editor for that, because neither of us had the spoons to do it. Wanted to do it is also fair. And it jams for thee. We're going to have another episode coming out next January, so now's a great time to catch up on that show. It's half a year away.
There you go.
That's all my stuff.
Real quick on that. Something I was gonna say to Az, and I've suddenly forgot it. So I guess never mind. Jeff, hit it, man.
Yes, I'm on Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Facebook, El Jefe Tacoma. I do Shattered Worlds RPG. That's an actual play podcast set in the world of Shattered Worlds, which is a role-playing game I made. And I'm also putting together an analysis podcast for speculative fiction with Lindsay Nelson, and stay tuned for that. As soon as we have a name and music, we'll start putting up the episodes. And if you'd be interested in right now we're studying Piranesi by Susanna Clark, and she's the one that wrote Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, and
Okay.
it's one of the best books in the last 10 years. So it's a lot of fun.
All right.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
If you like what you see here and you want to watch more, we are, of course, on YouTube, youtube.com/Omniversal Escapades. If you want to stay up to date on the stuff that we do, which I'm not the best at updating, but you can if you want to on Twitter at Omniversal ESC. We have a few highlights on our TikTok at the same name. We've got a Threads that never gets used. We have an Instagram if you want to follow Omniversal Escapades as well. If you want to follow me, why? But if you do, it's at Geekistine on most platforms. I don't have anything else going on right now. This is my main creative venture. I'm hoping that when I move in the next few months, I can change that, but we'll wait and see. I want to thank everyone for being here today. I want to thank Kyle, Az, Tess, and Jeff for being here. And
I want to thank you, Dean.
Oh, well, thank
Yeah.
you.
You're awesome as always.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I want to thank you all for being here, and we'll catch you all next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Definitely
Thank
go watch
y'all.
all 4 of these guys. They're great.
Thank
Take
you.
it easy.
Oh, stop
Thanks,
it,
Kyle.
Kyle.
You're the best.
All right, I'm head off for the night. Peace. Good night.
There.
Bye,
See
Kyle.
ya.
Thank you.